This is Efren and Dave we're looking at here, and it's currently Efren, player B is Dave. Dave's on 2, Arax is on 1. But this shot that Dave's playing is for the match. So if he makes this, he wins 3-1, and then I'm playing Dave. Yep, that's a 3-1 win to Dave.
So here we are. This is a round 3 winner's side matchup between Dave Pino and Mike Holt. Dave's got a 6-3-4 Fargo, but he's an A category player here. Mike's a 5-5-9 Fargo. He's a B category player. So what that means is Mike gets the 8, can win with either the 8 or the 9, whereas Dave needs the 9 to win. And that's not a good start. A missed cue from Mike. So ball in hand to Dave. Gonna make it up to the top short rail for shape on the 2. He's a little flat considering where that 3 ball is. Doesn't look like it goes in the side pocket, so he'd have to be playing that in the bottom right. So drawing back here. That's if he wants to attack. I'm sure there will be safety options available to him should he be more conservative. Considering his options. And attacked, got it into the jaws, but it didn't want to drop. Not left anything easy here for Mike. I think I decided that I'd play a safety, caught it a little bit too thick, but still didn't leave anything straightforward for him. But I think he's playing a nice safety here, trying to get me down behind the 9. But colliding with it means that I've got sight of the 3, so I'm going thin edge. Bit of left-hand English, trying to swing down behind those 3 balls where I'm standing. And that's half a hook, so you can see the right-hand side of the 3. But he played off the rail. That's a nice shot. He's not left me anything easy. I've got a bank, which I'm trying. Nearly scratched. And the bank was well short. But pretty good leave. And that is a sellout. And Davey's given me a nice easy starter, but the 4 is tied up with the 5, so I'm trying to split that open here, bottom and left. Made the breakout, but how's your fortune? Not great. It's glued to the rail though, so I'm going to try and cut this in, trying to go rail first with a bit of spin, but didn't catch it just right. Again, could have been worse. I mean, he could have a bank shot here. Draw back for the 5 in the bottom left. I think that's what he played. Or maybe he played to hide the cue ball at the same time, like a 2-in-1 shot. So I'm looking at playing this with bottom and left hand side, trying to cut it in the top left. I didn't quite get the action I was looking for with that cue ball. I had a bit more spin to throw it around the angles and get it down the table towards the 5, so I'm trying to cut this in. Missed it altogether on the way there, so hit it from behind. Not a great result. I expect Dave to get this and draw back nicely. In fact, he's got too much action on that. He played for that in the bottom left. I think the new cloths caught him out a bit. He does have a shot in the left centre, but not as played. But he can play this and try and follow forward. I think that cue ball would go straight to the short rail, go on the right hand side of the 8. So with a little bit of left English as well, he can get close to the 7. Well, it's a good cue ball. He's actually got it behind the 7 and the 8, so a right result there, considering he was going for the pot. Mike's jumping. must have put a bit of unintentional side spin on that, because that squirted off to the side, presented Dave with ball in hand. And now he's avoided that trap of scratching. Looks to be all set. He's pulling back here for the 8 in the top right, so he can just follow forward. So that's clever play. He got past the pocket line. Now it's automatic shape on the 9. Had he played for the side pocket, it would have been a lot more difficult. Just jacking up a little. That's perfect. So the score's reading 3-0. It's actually 1-0 when Dave pots this 9 ball. So that's 1-0. Right, 2. Dave breaks 1 straight in, and he's got sight of the 1. Well, he had sight of the 1. Looks like he's pushing out now, and he's just covered up most of the 1. And Mike's called the cross side bank. Playing this with right hand English. Got a double kiss. Oh, disaster. Kissed the 2, scratched, and put the 2 in front of the 9. So all Dave has to do is roll this in, and he's 2-0 with this little simple combination. So Mike will rue the shot that he could have given that push out back to Dave. Don't know why he didn't. Don't know why indeed. So it's 2-0. Time to win a rack, Mike. Otherwise you're out. Looks like a dry break and an opportunity. 1 over the corner. Try and get down behind the 2, close to his bridge hand. And that's gone perilously close to the corner pocket. Almost hooked behind the 4, but there is a shot here. Just draw back a couple of feet, leaving an angle on the 3. Draw back with right hand English. Pass where his hand is now and out into the middle of the table. And a little delicate cut shot with bottom and right. Nice and gentle, just slide past the 5. And Mike only needs the 8, so he's going to draw down to get a combination 6 onto the 8. The 8's sitting over the pocket. And if you can get anywhere near straight, this is a formality. Proximity of that 8 to the pocket. So looks like Mike's on the board here. Late charge, needs another one to force a hill decider. So he's got a bit of confidence. He's won a rack. Can he get a ball in? Yes, 1 goes straight in off the break. Is he going to shape up with a shot on the 1? Yes, again. Admittedly not easy, but bottom and left, draw back for the 2. Oh, probably the pace kept that out, and maybe fractionally offline. We got away with it. Could have been a lot worse. Trying a safety here. And Cubo just came out. So it's another chance to attack. Bottom and right, draw onto the right long rail, and then that right spin will bring the cue ball back towards the 2. Needs to get down below the 4. That'll do nicely. Little cannon here. Stop the cue ball for shape on the 3. And now you've got to be careful. That's a big 8 and 9. So you need the right angle on the 3 when playing down. So I'd try and draw past them and try and get down to the short rail, the top short rail. That's the target. Oh, they'd actually come inside them. I didn't think that was possible. And that means that it's looking like a hook here. He's got a slight edge of the 4, so I'm going to try and cut this to the long rail and bank it in the opposite corner. That looks good. Just roll slightly past shape. But it can go in the side, follow forward. There will be a shot on the 7 into this bottom left. And that's a great shot. The 8 passes the 9, so just got to hold yourself together, and this is tied up. Oh, but it was a bit of a decel, bit of a quick one, and didn't get the cue through the ball. So that is a fatal error there. You need to take those opportunities against this level of opposition. That will really have encouraged Dave. He's got a nice Simple shot now. 8 to the 9 to complete a 3-1 win. Sending Mike over to the loser's side and proceeding himself forward on the winner's side. There we go, folks.